Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to do just a get ready with me video. I've got a couple of new products that I haven't showed you before. I've got the new MCO Beauty lip stain that I want to try today, so it's just going to be like a really nice pink kind of look. So if you want to see the finished look and the products that I use, then just keep watching. I'm firstly just going to go in with this shade here, Cute, from the W7 Mattes palette. I feel like this is just kind of like my go-to eye look really for every day at the minute. I don't like to put too much of that on, but just a little bit, just to give kind of like a, you know, like a shadowy look on my eye, like a bit of depth to my eye. So just a little bit. And then what I like to do is take my old pressed pearl sugar powder and just use that for the brow bone and to brighten up the actual eyelid. So this is my old pearl sugar. I do have two of the mini ones at the minute, but one is pretty much the loose side, hasn't barely anything left in it, and then I only have the other mini, and at the minute you can't get those powders because Jordana Tisha is like rebranding the powders because these are in the old packaging, so they want to bring it in line with all their other products. But yeah, I'm literally just using what's left in the pressed side of this powder, and I just use it to kind of go over my brow bone and then to brighten the actual eyelid as well. I just like the way it kind of like finishes the eyeshadow off. So I'm gonna go do the other side and then I'll come back. And then again, this is just kind of part of my everyday eyeshadow routine these days. I'm just going to use my Jordana T-shirt Gummy Twinkle Stick into the Disco. I definitely think this is my favourite one, but yeah, I just think because this is just, you know, silver, I just think it goes with literally every kind of look that I do. I have the Studio 54, which is like the blue and purpley one, and then I have the Fairy Garden, which is like the pinky one, and then I have the limited edition one, Little Flirt. That's more of like a rose gold kind of shade. So I just feel like this to the Disco literally just goes with every single makeup look that I do. And I'll probably never get over. I think a little bit of it actually just fell out there. Sometimes like chunks of it do kind of like fall out, but that's just comes with the nature of the product that it is. But I just think it's so easy to put on as well, and I just love putting on like little top-ups of it during the day. Just always love adding a little bit more of it. Yeah, I just think it's super easy to use, and I just love it. And I was worried about it being like, because it's like a gel kind of formula, if it would go all watery and funny on my eyes, but it literally just dries down really quickly and doesn't move all day, so I love that. I'm going to go in with my primer now, so I'm going to use the Doll Beauty one. I think I kind of tend to go between that and the Maybelline Grippy Serum on a day-to-day basis. I do love the Jordana Tisha hydrating primer, the Skin Juice as well, but I think it's more like if I'm doing like a really glowy look, which I love to do every day anyway, but I just feel like that is maybe not as like gripping as these other ones. And I also just think that if I'm using that primer, I need to use a little bit more powder, and it's very hot at the minute, so I don't want to have to try and use any more powder than I already need to use, which is a lot. So I'm gonna use a bit of this Dull Beauty Grwm primer. I recently just got 2 more of these because they were in a sale. They were doing like a half price sale for all their stock online actually. So I picked up 2 of these, and I got one of the lip blushes as well. I think it was the shade Barely There that I got. So I'm just gonna let that soak in for a minute or so before I put my Kylie skin tint on. So my primer's kind of like soaked in now. The Dull Beauty primer is a gripping primer, but in my opinion, I don't think it has the best grip to it. It doesn't feel like too tacky, and I'm definitely putting the right amount on because it does say 1 to 2 pumps. I'm putting 2, if not 2.5 pumps on every time. So I do absolutely love it, but I just don't think it's like, in terms of tackiness on your face, you could definitely get a primer that was more tacky. But I love the look it gives my makeup, and I do think it makes my makeup last longer, so I do love it. I just think, like, you know, it's not too tacky. Like, you could get other primers that were more grippy than that, I think. Anyway, but I'm going to use my Kylie skin tint in 2C. I just love this. I don't really, like, every time I try a new like skin tint or foundation or something, it just makes me break out. So that's why when I get one that doesn't make me break out, I don't know, there's loads left in this, I don't know why it's doing this. That's why when I get a new skin tint, or what is wrong with this skin tint or a foundation that actually works for me and doesn't break me out, I stick to it. I actually don't know what's wrong, if there's something blocking this coming out or something, because it's not, like, I didn't even get that long ago, and I can feel there's loads of product left in it. Yeah, as much as I would love, like, I just dropped my highlighter on the floor. I just think, like, for example, as much as I'd love to try the House Labs foundation, everything just breaks me out, and that's so expensive for it to break me out. I loved the e.l.f. Halo Glow skin tint that I tried last year, but again, after about a week or so of wearing it, I got a huge spot on my face, and that was such a shame because I really did love that skin tint. I thought it was really good, so that's why I just tend to stick to what I know won't break me out. Like, for example, I had the Revolution skin tint before this, the XX Revolution one, and then they discontinued it. So literally, unless they discontinue this Kylie skin tint, I'm gonna be wearing it probably until the end of time. I just think it looks so pretty. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go in with my Sephora contour stick now, the Fair to Light one. I've literally nearly finished this. I've got a new one already, but like, literally that's literally how much is left. Barely anything. So I'm just going to, I have taken it like directly on my face before, but I don't know, for some reason I just kind of prefer putting it on the brush first. Instead of like a stick, I really would prefer like it to be in like a pan, like a single, you know, compact like that. I just prefer products that are in like pans rather than sticks. It always looks a bit crazy at first, but then I kind of you know, just like blend it out so it's not gonna look like this at the end. So I'm just going to clean it up with my beauty blender just to on the brush for my skin tint. I was using the big one of this, the MF4 from Made by Mitchell, and then the whole head just came off it. Like a couple of hairs had started to come out, but then the whole head just came off it. And I've still got this little one, but you can kind of see the same kind of things happening. Like there's like a couple of like little hairs, like kind of like coming up and out. So I do think this is gonna go the same way. So I don't really think these Made by Mitchell brushes are that great, considering I've never, like that MF4, I only got it last year and I hadn't really used it that much until like the last few weeks or so, when I really started to use it quite a lot, and then it just fell apart basically. So yeah, I'm just going to blend everything with my sponge. I never used to blend like the contour of my cheeks out with the sponge as well. I just used to do it on my forehead, but now I do it on the cheeks as well, and it makes everything look really seamless. So I'm just going to use my concealer next. Again, like, I just have no luck with concealers. I either get the wrong shade, or like for example the HMB one, I was so excited to get that, and then like literally, because I seen this happen to a few other people as well, so not a lot, but it wasn't just me, that when I put it on like throughout the day, it would just literally just crack, and that's what happened with mine. It was really not, it just didn't work for me. But yeah, I just kind of stick to this Revolution one. So I'm going to put this concealer on, and then we'll go in with the cream blush. I'm going to use the One Size Attention Seeker today. I love this blush. It's been well, about a couple months probably since I last used it, but I absolutely love it. I always go back to it. It's just so beautiful. And you know, you get the cream and the powder, the two powders, the matte powder and the glowy powder. So I do love that. So I'm going to wait for this to settle in, and then I'll blend it out and come back. We can do the blush. So I'm just going to take the I'm just going to take the cream blush first. So with this is such a good cream blush, liquid blush brush from 17. I got it in like a gift set a couple of years ago. I think it could be Christmas time. But yeah, it's so good. I'm gonna go and see what else was in that set, because I think there was a highlight brush, like, and a fan brush even in it. I'm not sure I used. That colour is literally perfect. I do feel like the cream side's going to run out so quickly on this, like so much quicker than the other sides, just because I just feel like I always have to kind of dig into it to get product out. Perfect. Now for the other side. That colour is literally perfect. It doesn't even look like that in the pan. Like, I feel like it looks a bit like deeper in the pan, and it comes out like a lot kind of more bubblegummy on the face, but in the pan it looks a little bit more rosy. But like that is perfect. Yeah, I'm literally obsessed with this. yeah, I'm going to go over it with my sponge now, and then I'll set my under eyes with Jordana T-shirt Pearl Sugar because I just love that powder so much. Yeah, just gonna take the creases out of my under eyes first, and then I'm just loading the powder on for the other eye and taking the creases out. And that looks literally insane. Let me go in with the brightening powder, as if I couldn't get even brighter anyway. And then I will dust the excess off. Yeah, as if it literally could not get any brighter. Let me just make it like 100 times brighter. But I did quite a lot of the excess off, just so it's not like that colour. This literally looks crazy. But these powders are so pigmented. Yeah, it looks literally 10 times better when I take the excess off. Yeah, that is so much better. I'm gonna powder the rest of my face with this Revolution translucent powder. I'm really trying to get this finished because once I finish this, I'm gonna buy the Maybelline Fit Me powder, which I'm excited about. The only thing about this is it's literally so messy. Like, I find myself having to pour this into the lid, and it's just so messy. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and powder the rest of my face with this, and then I'll come back and we can do powder product. It looks so much better now that everywhere else is powdered. So I'm just gonna see, this is the problem. Now I have like a little bit left in the lid and I can't get it back in the container, so it just has to kind of like sit out, and I always accidentally knock it over. So I'm going to use my bronzing pods. I stay loyal to so much makeup because I genuinely love it. Like, yeah, I just love this because it gives you like the little bit of the glow as well. So now the powder blush side, the middle component. So cute. And the highlighter side, which is so pretty. Yeah, like literally how nice is that? so nice. Now for my actual highlighter, I'm going to use this pink one from Revolution. It's the highlighter icon in Pink Posse. So the bottom one's too dark for me, so I use the middle one. So the bottom one, so I use the middle one. The cream, like that is just like, there's no colour to that at all when you put it on your face. It's just like a gloss for your face, so I don't really use that. But I'm going to take a bit of this middle shade. And just gives like a nice little pink glow. So really like that. Like I always do with my blush, I'm gonna go back over it with the blush brush just to blend everything kind of together, the highlight and the blush. So next I'm gonna do my eyebrows, just with my little, oh, it's got so much powder on it, just with my little sculpting kit. And then I've got a new mascara, I'll show you. So before I do any mascara or anything, I'm actually just going to do my setting sprays, because if I do my setting sprays after I do my mascara, it just, the lashes just don't hold the curl anymore. So first I'm just going to use my 17, it's not 17 anymore, it's just Boots Illuminating Mist, but it's the same thing. So I love to put quite a lot of that on. And then I'm just going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible 3 Second Setting Mist. I'm going to let all that soak in, and then I will come back to do my mascara. So this is the mascara I've been loving lately, the Essence Lash Without Limits. I just think it's really good, and it was only, I think it was about £3.50. Yeah, I just think it's really nice. You can see when I put it on how nice it is, but oh, I've got a little eyelash here. But yeah, I'm really like super impressed with it. I know people have always said about Essence mascaras being really good, but I've never tried any until now, and I really want to try the Lash Princess one now. Like you can see, it really gives length but also definition, and I love when a mascara gives you like length and definition, and it gives you a lot of lash separation as well. There's nothing worse than having like 3 eyelashes, and it's really buildable as well. It doesn't get clumpy quickly. So I'm going to go and do the other eye, and then I will come back for lips. So that's what the mascara is looking like. I think it's super pretty. Yeah, I'm just really obsessed with it, especially for the price. It's so affordable as well. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. So I've got this MCO Beauty lip stain to try. Lip Stain Sculpt Dusty Rose. I have no idea how this is going to go. I've never used anything like this before. So I think you have to shake it before you use it. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous, but apparently you have to blend it because they like quickly, because they dry quickly. So far it's super pretty. I literally have no idea what lip gloss or anything I'll pair with it today, so I think I like it. I'm not sure of it yet though. I think I need to, I don't know, kind of like sit with it for a minute or so before I decide whether I like it. It was very easy to apply. You do have to blend it fast. It does dry down fast. I think it's a bit more, I don't know. I feel like it's a bit more ready than I thought it would be or something. I don't know. Let me try to put a little bit more on, just on this side. Let me go and look at it in natural light. And I need to decide what lip gloss I want to pair with it. I kind of want to do Fenty Wallaby, but I don't know. Go and check it out. Yeah, I definitely think I thought it was going to be a bit more of like a movie colour, you know, Dusty Rose, but it's more like reddish in tone, kind of. I have no idea what way to do this, like whether I should go with just like my normal kind of lipstick and then a lip gloss, or should I do Fenty Wallaby? I don't know how a lipstick is going to go with this. I don't know. I might just try a gloss. I might just try the Fenty Wallaby. I don't know. Let me go and try and find a lip gloss, but overall the application was super easy. If it stains all day, then great. Yeah, let me try and pick a lip gloss for this. I definitely feel like I wasn't expecting it to be that dark. I know I did go over it, but I just think I just expected it to be a different color. Like, I like this color, but I feel like I just expected it to be a bit more like a pinky nude kind of color, but it is a bit more like very pinky reddy, but I still like it. And honestly, if it stays all day, then great. I'm going to use the Fenty Wallaby gloss. Obsessed. So and again, if it stays with this, amazing, because these Fenty glosses, I find that they do make the lip liner like run a little bit sometimes. So pretty. I mean, it's a lot, but I think it's pretty. So that is my finished makeup look for today. I feel like next time I'm definitely gonna try the lip liner stain with like a pinky lipstick and a bit more nude maybe. That was literally like one swipe of this water lip gloss. It's literally so pigmented. Yeah, I didn't even take a separate one for the bottom. It's literally so pigmented. But yeah, this is the finished look. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'd love to know what products you've been loving lately as well. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you did like the video, it would mean a lot if you hit the like button down below and subscribe for future content. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon in another video. Bye.